evening. What's up, Paxton? We got Daniel Barry, and we got Jared. Oh, Yankees can win now because Jared's in the house. Yeah, Jared's in the house now. Yankees are gonna win. All right. Oop. Don't want to get to that. All right. Oop, I got you. Got empty score from yesterday. Here we go. Esbury ready. Got to empty the score out from yesterday. What's up, Paxton? Yeah, I did chat. I got chat chat GBT to do it. I just went online and uploaded the picture, and I got chat GBT to do it. It updated it, so yeah, it looks better than the Blue Beat. So, and just come here. Clouds over there, so the sun's gonna be going behind the clouds soon, so I'll be all right. I like it. I like it. So, and think about having a beer tonight. I don't know. Haven't had one since Sunday, since the LSU game. Thinking about it. Maybe later when the sun goes down. So, I'm drinking. All right. Thinking about having a beer. Feels like the mountains this evening. Not here. Feels like the surface of the sun. Feels like I'm on Venus. Oh yeah, I gotta share this out. All right. Yeah, not here. Feels hot. Let's see. There you go. Facebook. Doesn't feel 84? Let's see. Let's see. That's what it says for 87. It feels a lot hotter than 87. Yeah, it's crazy. It feels a lot hotter than 87. Let me get my phone stand. Bye bye. All right. All right. All right. So, still in the pregame mode. Still in pregame mode. But Yankees trying to avoid a sweep tonight as they Reds won the first two games. Reds won extra innings last night. Yankees had a lead on the 11th and they lost it as Leiter was not good. So one good thing for the Yankees, he can't pitch tonight. Rosie Red. They got two mascots, a guy and a girl. Or I guess I shouldn't assume the gender. We got Grisham, Judge, Rice, Stanton, Chisholm, Dominguez, Volpe, Wells, and LeMahieu. There's your lineup for the New York Yankees. Starting pitching Max Fried. Making his fourth career start against the Reds. Surprisingly, it's his fourth start since he's pitched with the Braves for a while. So no Ballinger tonight. Okay, Brady Singer on the mound for Cincinnati. 75 record ERA 4.13, 67 strikeouts and 33 walks on the season. So I got set it up. I didn't do this set it up because. Hold on. You want me to set it up? I'll set it up. Nobody ever really bets, so I don't do the betting anymore. So, but let me All right, first pitch is a strike. Underway here in Cincinnati. That's Trent Grisham at a 240, 15 homers, and 31 RBIs on the season. And the 0-1 is 1-1. There you go. There you go. Now the betting is open. So 1-1 to count to Grisham. And the pitch is popped up center field. Shallow center coming on, and nobody makes the catch. It falls down. And Grisham's going to go to second. That was a miscommunication, and I don't think the center fielder saw the ball. I think the glare got to him. So the Yankees are going to have a base runner here in the first. As center fielder, right fielder, left fielder. Nobody's ever able to get to it. So Judge up. Aaron Judge at the plate. With the Monter second, nobody out. It's strike on one. The MLB blackout rules make no sense. Well, that in basketball and hockey make no sense nowadays. I mean, this is 2025. If you pay for the MLB app, you should get the games, regardless of where you live. No, MLB. I don't get blackout rules nowadays. Not in 2025. 0-2 to Judge. Swing to miss. That's one down. Yeah, E. Mario's a Yankee fan, but I live in Louisiana. And I can't get Texas or the Astros on the app because I'm blacked out. I don't live in Texas, so that make it make sense. All right, so we got Rice to plate. There's a ball, 1-out. I mean, closest baseball team to me is the Astros. About 6 hours away, about 6 hours out of Houston. That's 2-0. But I can't watch them. kind of hard to be a fan of a team if you can't watch them. So Ben Rice at the plate. And the pitch is 3-0. So 3-0 here to Rice, batting .241 on the year. So no Goldschmidt, no Bellinger today for New York. There's a strike, 3-1. Yeah, E. Mario and Jared Williams, they're Yankee fans. Mike K is one, anonymous. Here's a 3-1. There's a strike, 3-2. Nice that when that sun goes behind that cloud over there to the west. So 3-2 to Rice. And a pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's 2 down. So after a double, kind of a double lead off the game, 2 straight strikeouts. Now Stanton comes to the plate. The White Sox are garbage. I would suggest picking another team because the White Sox are utter garbage. I mean, growing up, I watched the Cubs and the Braves because they were always on TV on WGN and TBS. So I've always, I never hated those 2 teams, but they weren't my favorite teams. So Stanton at the plate. There's 2 down, runner at second. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's going to be outside, 1-1. The Mets then. The Mets. That's all right. Stinks. And the 1-1 is a wild pitch. Warner should go to third, and Grisham does. Eagle fan, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it to the. Pelicans pick. I'm gonna turn it off. I mean, I don't get excited for the NBA draft like I do the NFL. I can watch the whole NFL draft, but the NBA, I'm gonna turn it off. 2-1 is 3-1. I mean, they're trying their hardest to be like the NFL to put the draft on 2 different days, which makes no sense. There's a strike, 3-2. I don't know which MLB team to be a fan. Well, you're in Texas, so it's probably the Rangers. Hey, Google what team you're closest to. 3-2 pitch is ball 4. So Stanton's going to get on with a 2-out walk. The Astros are the closest one to me, but I can't watch them. So, plus they're cheaters. For one, and I can't watch them, so it's kind of hard to even root for a team that you can't even watch. So, all right, so Jazz, Chisholm at the plate, 243 average, 10 homers on the year. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. And I could, I have a VPN on my laptop I could watch it on, but I don't want to sit there and watch a game on my laptop. Here's the 1-0, and it's 2-0. I tried putting the VPN on the Fire Stick, and it didn't work watching the game. So I was blacked out. The 2-0 is a strike, 2-1. So unless the Yankees play the Astros or the Rangers, then I can watch any Yankees game. And any other team also. But 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. I wish they'd go back like they used to be. Have it on Had the Cubs on WGN or Braves on WTBS. Two. 3 to miss. That's strike 3. Man, so Yankees had a runner with second, nobody out, and they don't score. But Friedel, McLean, and Dela Cruz do up for Cincinnati. So, yeah, the A's are a team with no city. I think the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are decent this year. I think last year the Cardinals were pretty bad. I think this year St. Louis is decent. Eagle fan would know more than that, me. Yeah, I know the Cubs are playing St. Louis today. Is that game on? Doesn't show their records on the. Oh yeah, there it is. The Cardinals are. There it is. Cardinals are 44 and 36. The Cubs are 46 and 33. So yeah, the Cardinals are decent. All right, so we go to the bottom of the first inning. Yankees got a leadoff double. They couldn't score. So the Reds are going to have. So Friedel, McLean, Dela Cruz, Stevenson, Steer, Trevino, Hines, Strand, and then Espinal. I'm just going to say Strand. And Carson and Strand is just too much to say in once. I mean, he swings the bat by the time I say his last name. So Max Fried is 9-2 with an ERA of 2.05, 97 strikeouts and 20 walks on the season. Max Fried's been the Yankees' best pitcher so far. It's a pitch to Friedel. That's going to be a ball 1-0. So TJ Friedel, 291 average, 8 homers, 30 RBIs. And the 1-0 is 2-0. 2-0 count. Austin needs it. 2-0. That's 3-0. I don't think they put another team in Texas, but they probably could support it. They probably support it better than Tampa supports their team and Marlins. So I'm fairly certain that Austin would draw more fans than them two cities, probably combined. There's 3-1. I mean Tampa. They don't play in Tampa. They play in they don't play in that crappy ballpark because it got destroyed in a hurricane. 3-1. There's a grounder right side. Toss to first. 1 down. But the A's weren't drawing dick in Oakland. All right, so we got 1 out and McLean up. McLean. Probably because Houston and Dallas have one. There's a strike going 1. Owners in those two cities are probably would pitch a fit. Swing and miss. 0-2 if another team was in their state that was drawing drawing interest from their teams. Yeah, pulling interest away from their teams. That's probably why. Here's a ground ball at this Volpe. Did he grab it? Well, he grabbed it. It's a line out. 2 down. So Volpe grabbed it. 2 down. Don't you know that everything's political? So McLean lines out the short. Now we got Ellie De La Cruz, who scored the game-winning run yesterday, last night in the bottom of the 11th. Here comes the pitch. There's a swing and a miss, 0-1. So nobody on base, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. The 0-1 is 1-1. And the 1-1 is foul, 1-2. So 1-2 to De La Cruz. And the pitch is 2-2. We got Stevenson on deck for Cincinnati. 2-2 to count to De La Cruz. The pitch is 3-2. So 3-2 to count. And the pitch is going to be a base hit center field. So it goes right back up the middle for a base hit. And Cincinnati has a 2-out single here in the first. It's going to bring up Stevenson to the plate. So Tyler Stevenson batting .238, 6 homers and 24 RBIs. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. What? You gotta wait. Come on. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch to Stevenson. Oh, it calls it first. Come on. So 0-1 to count to Stevenson. As Freed, and it comes set. And goes to the plate. As a foul. Or they going to say it's going to be foul or fair? Fair foul, it's a foul. 0-2. 0-2. Yeah. Name for a team in Austin? I don't know. 0-2 to count. Here to Stevenson. The Steers, like S-T-E-E-R-S, Steers. And the 0-2 is strike 3 looking. And it's going to retire the side. And in the top of the inning. So we'll go to the second. Still no score, 0-0. Yeah. Yeah, I say the Steers because, because the Longhorns, Texas Longhorns. Top of the second we go. Yankees are going to... Yankees, they didn't go down in order. They had 2 guys on it last time they were up, but they didn't score. Yes, Judge struck out. So we'll see if the Yankees can get a win tonight. They They've lost 2 straight to Cincinnati. Reds looking for the sweep. Yeah, the Yankees just don't have their pitching's kind of suspect at times, and they don't hit the ball enough, in my opinion. They don't just string together hits enough. All right. All right. So we're at the top of the second inning. We're still in the commercial break. Man, it seems like when I go inside, do whatever, come back out, the between innings it's just quicker. So I'm sitting out here. I don't know what it is. All right, so we get back from action here. It's the Ohio side of the river and the Kentucky side. So Dominguez at the plate, 241 average, 6 homers, 27 RBIs. And the 1-0 is lifted to center field. Then going back and off the wall. That's off the 404 wall. And Dominguez is going to get a double. So the second straight inning, the Yankees get the leadoff guy on. And it's the second time they kind of got like a double. So, I mean, Trent Grisham's was a misplay by the center fielder and left fielder because they couldn't see the ball, but he still got a double out of it. But this is a real double by Dominguez off the 404 in center field. Now we're gonna have Volpe up. The pitch is a strike going on. It's an RBI opportunity for Volpe and the Yankees. Volpe batting .233 in the season. Sainer, there's his 27th pitch, is for a ball, 1-1. Why do they keep showing that camera? There's another strike, 1-2. 1-2 to Volpe here in the top of the second. And Sainer delivers the pitch. That's going to be a little high. 2-2. I said the steer, but Austin would definitely support it better than the Marlins support their team in Oakland. 3-2. I mean, Miami has a nice ballpark, and they can't draw a dick out there. Plus, the team sucks. But 3-2 to Volpe. That's ball 4. I mean, just off the plate, ball 4 outside. Now we got 2 on, and let's see, you got Wells coming up to the plate. So Wells coming to the plate for New York. And Wells late on that swing, 0-1. 11 homers on the season, batting .216. Just can't get over these batting averages, man, how horrible they are now in baseball. The 0-1, that's fouled back out of play. So LeMahieu's on deck, batting .242. And the 0-2 is, this could be 2 to ground to the first, so go to second, and it's no. They're going to say De La Cruz is off the bag at second. Everybody's safe. That's going to be a throw-in error on first baseman. So bases are now loaded for LeMahieu. And so throw was all threw De La Cruz off the bag, And so now the bases are loaded for LeMahieu here in the second. LeMahieu batting .242, 2 homers and 10 RBIs. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. All right, so 1 in to DJ LeMahieu. And he went around 1-1. It was going to be a strike. It was going to be a strike anyway, but he went around 1-1. So 1-1 here to LeMahieu. I'm going to put my screen up because that cloud went away naturally. That's another strike, 1-2. All right, so LeMahieu can actually do something here with nobody out, bases loaded. The 1-2 is swing and a miss. 1 down. And horrible at bat. 1 down. Horrible at bat for LeMahieu. I mean, chase that one. I don't know what he's even trying to swing that pitch for. So Grisham up. He's 1 for 1 with a double. And the pitch is a base hit right field. So 1 run will score at least. And throw comes back in the infield. And I think they're going to hold the other guy at third. And they did. So it's only 1-0. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it right now. So 1-0 Yankees. Bases are still loaded. I got to get my screen up because the cloud went away. So Grisham singles, brings home a run. Now we have Aaron Judge up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 the Judge. Batting .363 in the year, 28 home runs. As a foul, 1-1. The Rattlesnakes and the Copperheads. With runners in scoring position, Judge is batting .356 with 3 home runs and 29 RBIs this season. The 1-1, swing and miss, 1-2. One and 2 to count. Rice on deck. The 1-2 and swing and a miss. Chase another. Judge chased that pitch also. 2 down. So Judge out on strikes for the second time. Now we got Ben Rice up. Yeah, he got that's the same pitch he got LeMahieu out on the chase. Guess the Yankees didn't learn their lesson on that. So Ben Rice up. Here comes the pitch. There's a foul. 0-1. So Rice struck out back in the first inning. He said he couldn't see the pitch the first inning. That's what they say on the broadcast is he couldn't see the pitch, he couldn't see the ball. We saw Ghost 0-1. That's swing and miss, 0-2. Here comes the 46th pitch for Singer. Bases are loaded. Yankees had bases loaded, nobody out. Now there's 2 outs and only got 1 run. That's going to be low, 1-2. That'd be a really big win for Cincinnati if they can hold New York to 1 run when the bases were loaded and nobody out. And the 1-2, that's strike 3 looking on the inside corner. The side is retired. So the Yankees load them up with nobody out, and they only get 1 run. That's a win for the Reds. Bottom two we go. It's 1-0 New York. Well, you already got the Diamondbacks in Arizona with the rattlesnakes. They probably won't be named. They won't name them that. They won't name a snake. Yeah, baseball is probably not going to have two rattlesnakes, the same mascot. Ooh, that's better already. All right. That's a bit better now. It's better than I got that screen there, man. All right, so we go to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 New York. Yankees got a run in the second, but they had the bases loaded, nobody out, and all they got was a Trent Grisham one-out single to score one run, as they had strikeouts by LeMahieu, Judge, and Rice. All right, so Steer is up for Cincinnati, finding 242, and that's a strike. As Freed's that's his 18th pitch. The 0-1, swing and miss. 0-2. Oh, and 2 to Kemp. Oh, 2 pitch is inside, 1-2. So Spencer Steer, 6 homers, 27 RBIs on the season, batting 242. And the 1-2 is going to be a strike three looking on the outside corner. One down. So 1 out here in the second. So Jose Trevino up. That's going to be a foul. Chop foul left side, 0-1. So Trevino's batting 304 on the season. So 0-1 to count. And the pitch is a ground ball back to Freed. He bobbles it, throws the first. Did they get him? They got him. Man, nice scoop at Rice at first. And there's 2 down. 2 down. Yeah, Austin's very liberal. But so we got Hines up. Here comes a pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. I've been through West Texas, but it was the northern part of the state, like Amarillo, that part. Oh, the 1-0, excuse me. I just strike 1-1. I've been through up in that part of the state. I haven't been the furthest down, like on I-10 corridor. I went. It's a swing to miss. Man, it's not that far. Maybe like a little past Houston, but that's on I-10. So 1-2 to Hines. The pitch is 2-2. Are you 2 out from Amarillo? Yeah, we went through there last year when we went to Wyoming. This year we didn't go that way. We went up to Oklahoma City, into Kansas, and then Nebraska, and then took a left. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Reds go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the third. Still 1-0 Yankees. Yeah, this shade feels good now that I put up. I'm gonna have to go on Amazon and look at something. Maybe I'll get it. What I've been through. I've been through Wichita, Salina. I've been through those cities. What's that town we stayed at? Shit. Now I gotta look it up. It's gonna bother me. Hayesville. I think it was Hayesville, Kansas. We stayed at. Yeah, your prom day is coming up July 8th to 11th. I'll probably wait till then and get a screen, like the sunsetter things. I'm gonna call it. Oh, there it is. Let's look at that. July 8th to 11th, prom day. Sunshade or back patio. Yeah, back. It's not what I'm looking for. All right, so we're in the top of the third inning. We have, let's see, Stanton at the plate. Oh, Nebraska. There's a strike 0-1. The 0-1 is 1-1. The 1-1 is going to be a drive to center field, and no, not caught. Couldn't make the catch as he hit the ground, and Stan's going to be on probably with an error. What's up, Anonymous? How you doing? That's right, yeah. They raise the prices, then they're going to lower them. So I can wait till July to get it. I just want to see about what, that's not what I need. I need a pull-up. I need a pull-up shade. Something that retracts down. I can move it out the way. So Chisholm up. That ball's hit to right field. It's hit well, and that is gone. Home run. That's way up there in the seats. 2-run home run for Jazz Chisholm, and the Yankees lead 3-0. Man. Well, the Yankees led last night, and I couldn't hold it, so. Some of these are expensive, man. $100. I'm definitely buying that right now. So 3-0 New York here in the third as Chisholm just went yard. Day after getting thrown out the game. So now Dominguez up. He's 1 for 1. That's a ball 1-0. Whew. You bet Yankees house money. There's a 1-0. That's 2-0. So 2-0 here to Dominguez. That's a quick pitch. 2-1. So 2-1 count to Dominguez. And the pitch is going to miss. 3-1. So 3-1 to 3-1 count to Dominguez. As Sainer delivers, that's going to be hit left field, but going to get to the seats and foul. 3-2. Chisholm hit it. He knew it was gone. Hope for his sake and the Yankees' sake he doesn't get thrown out in the game tonight again. He should have kept his mouth shut last night. 3-2 pitch is foul back. It's going to stay 3-2. And 3-2 pitch is me foul back out of play. That was the third base umpire, the one that was behind home plate, because Chisholm kind of gave him a little salute. Not no, he didn't give him a finger salute, but he kind of he's testing his luck, boy. 3-2, and strike 3 looking, 1 down. But Dominguez out on strikes. That should bring Volpe to the plate. Should be Volpe. And Volpe walked back in the second inning. Was left on the base path. And the pitch is a grounder to third. Stays fair. Throws to first. And got him by a step. 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down here in the third. As Wells up. And the pitch is foul back, 0-1. So 0-1 here to Wells. 2 out and nobody on. Pitch. Swing and miss. 0-2. So 0-2 to Wells here in the bottom of the third inning. We had a fireworks stands open up here also. And the 0-2 is foul. Stays 0-2. Yeah, it's open here too. And they know they can open at certain times a year. They're tense. And the 0-2 is fouled again. Fouled again. So Saner's at 65 pitches. At the 0-2, swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And the side is retired. But the Yankees do get 2 runs as Chisholm went yard, a 2-run home run. And after 3, the Yankees lead 3-0. I'm sorry, we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Excuse me. I said we're going in the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd. Excuse me. My apologies. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. My apologies. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. So, Yankees lead 3-0 with the bottom of the 3rd inning. Cubbies lead St. Louis 1-0. They're in the bottom of the 1st. They're in Missouri. Good. The Yankees are on prime tonight. They're on prime. So Strand to the plate. That's a ball 1-0. So in Cars, on Strand, 208 average, 5 homers, 15 ribbies on the season. And the 1-0 is a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is swing and a miss. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 pitch is 2-2. So here comes the 2-2 pitch from Fried to Strand. That's 3-2. That's going to miss low, 3-2. The 3-2 to count. So Fried's going to be at 34 pitches after this one coming up. Here comes the pitch to Encarnacion Strand. That's foul back on the plate. Stays 3-2. So 3-2 to count. And the pitch is going to be grounded back to the pitcher. Max throws it to first. 1 down. So 1-3 in the put out. There's 1 down here in the 3rd. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So that's been all at the plate. I think 240. Here's the 1-0. Here's a strike. 1-1. Fireworks. Nice. So 1-1 to count here to Espinal. Freed comes set. Which is 38th pitch, gonna miss high. Be 2-1. It's 2-1 to count. We got one out, nobody on here in the bottom of the third inning. That's Freed looking in. And here comes 2-1. That's gonna be fouled. Be 2-2. With 2-2 to count. So Espinal, even in the count 2-2. And the pitch is 3-2. So, 3-2 to count. All right, so Espinal back in the batter's box. Counts 3-2. Freed will come set. And pitch is 1-on. Left center. And see, Grisham goes back, makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down. Well, Grisham makes it look so easy out there in center field. He's just so smooth out there. So Friedel's up. So Friedel's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. And the 0-1 is me grounder right side. Jimmy needs to play for Rice. Makes the play for the third and final out in the third. Now we're going to the top of the fourth. So we got LeMahieu, Grisham, and Judge coming to the plate. Now we're going to the fourth. Before I said it was going to the fourth, and we're only going to the top, bottom of the third. Now we're going to the fourth. All right. So what's going on in other baseball games? Mets are beating Atlanta 1-0. Oh, man. So the top of the fourth inning we go. And it didn't rain today. First time it didn't rain today. Rained all around me. Or I should say rain to the north of me. It looked like it was going to come, but it didn't. All right, so we're going to the top of the fourth inning. It's 3-0 New York. I just want highlights of Davis, played for the Reds. He was a good player. Eric Davis, 17 major league seasons. Reds, Dodgers, Tigers, Orioles, Cardinals, Giants. There's a pitch to LeMahieu, and it's going to be a 1-0 ball. LeMahieu struck out back in the second. It is 2-0. LeMahieu had the bases loaded back in the second, struck out. Yankees did get one run, but they should have got a lot more than that. There's a strike, 2-1. They should have got a lot more than that. So 2-1 to count to LeMahieu. The pitch is a foul, 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here comes the 2-2. And it's going to be 3-2. Just miss out off the plate. 3-2. And 3-2 pitch is foul. Stays 3-2. The graphics coming on. In the 3-2, there's a ground to first, and there's one down. One down here in this fourth. That's going to bring up Trent Grisham. He's a 2-for-2 to double, a single, and an RBI for New York. And here comes a pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. And the next pitch is going to be foul back. Be 0-2. So 0-2 to count. Here to Grisham. And the 0-2 is 1-2. So 1-2 to count here to Grisham. Judge on deck. And the pitch is foul. Nope. Yeah, no, so it's a fair foul. Foul, man. Almost a home run, but it's foul. What's up, Jacob? That pitch was almost a home run, but it just went foul. Yeah, the Mavericks are on the clock. Oh, I wonder who they're going to get. I wonder who they're going to draft. Here's a 1-2. It's fouled. Base 1-2. Yeah, they picked 7th. And Pelicans picked 7th. If they're going to get just a player. There's a 1-2. It's going to be, did it go around? Nope, 2-2. Yeah, I wonder who Dallas is going to pick. Yeah. Yeah. They lose Luka. They're going to get Cooper Flag. That's 3-2. Oh, it must be nice. They lose Luka Doncic, and then they're going to get another young player. And Cooper Flag. Must be nice. Fucking rigged shit. Hey, but it was rigged for us. We got Zion and Anthony Davis, so. And Zion turned out to be a freaking flop. At least we won one playoff series with Davis. Pick up the 3-2 to Grisham. And that's going to be a line out. As Dela Cruz makes the catch. 2 down. They say he's dropping further than that. They say Bailey's dropping further than that. I'm pissed. No, I'm not really pissed. No, we gotta. I'm not pissed about that. I'm not really. One way or the other, I'm not really excited or upset about it. Here's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught. So Judge flies out. That's for the third out. I'm not pissed that CJ got traded. I mean, we should have moved off. We should have moved from him this pass off during the trade deadline. So I don't know if this helped us or not. Getting Jordan Poole and Cedric Bay. I don't know if that helps us or not. I don't know. It's not going to matter unless Zion actually freaking plays 70 fucking games. But his lazy ass can only play like 30. That's what pisses me off. Is Zion pisses me off. His lazy fat ass can only play like 30 games a year because he never wants to be in shape. So, I guess that. Yeah, I wonder who Dallas is getting. Yeah, could it be Cooper Flag? Huh? No, huh? And you have San Antonio picking second, which is freaking crazy. Another freaking shit in itself, man. How these two fucking teams get first and second with the odds? So just in commercial break here, I'm going to go to the top and bottom of the fourth inning. It's 3-0 Yankees. I took out the Yankees name for some reason. There it is. Yankee name was going. All right. As Freed delivers to the plate to McLean. That's gonna be a ball. Oh, almost a strike too. That's a strike to me. A strike 0-1. Oh yeah, Cooper Flag goes to Dallas. Shocking. So Matt McLean, 0 for 1 in the day, behind the count 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch. It's up high, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. I like how we get breaking news like on the Cooper Flag got picked by Dallas. Yes, no shit. Here comes a 1-2. And it's gonna be 2-2. So San Antonio on the clock. Then you got Philadelphia, then Charlotte. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to McLean. And it's going to be 3-2. The count goes down to 3-2 to McLean. We got Dela Cruz on deck for Cincinnati. And 3-2 is hit to right field. Judge going back, making the catch. 1 down. So, bow down LSU. It's hot outside, man. But the Pelicans are going to pick today, man. Who they're going to get. Hey, did you sub up to my LSU channel? LSU only channel? I have an LSU only channel and a Saints only channel. Plus, still going to do LSU shit on here and Saints shit on here, but I don't know. I'm trying something out. So De La Cruz fouls it back out of play 1-1. So De La Cruz scored the winning run last night. He's 1 for 1 with a single back in the first inning. 18 homers, 55 RBIs, batting .276 on the season. And it's free, but that was 51st pitch. Yeah, I'll drop the link in. Let me drop the link. Here's the 0-1, and it says swing and a miss. 0-2. Let me drop the links. And fuck. I was gonna go to the LSU thing tonight, man, but it's like 8 o'clock, and I'll be home at. I won't get home till after midnight. I said, no, I'm not doing that shit. Here's the 0-2. That's high 1-2. Yeah, I just didn't. I didn't feel like being out to freaking midnight. So 1-2 to De La Cruz. The pitch is a ball. 2-2. How do you copy the link? I don't know. Figure it out. Here comes the 2-2. I know what to do. Here's a pitch. 3-2. Hold on. I know what to do. I'll just comment it, and you can go to the channel. I know you're not. Yeah, you're a mod. You can go to the channel. You're a mod. Since you're a mod, you can go to the channel. So 3-2 to count here to De La Cruz. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and the pitch is 1-1. It's gonna be the center field coming along to Grisham, and can't get to it. Be a 1-out single. There's the LSU channel. So San Antonio's pick is in. So the Reds have a runner at first. We got Stevenson up. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count to Stevenson. And the pitch is a foul 1-1. I heard about that. I heard about that. All right, so 1-1 to count here to Stevenson. Here's a 1-1. And 2-1. There you go. There's the Saints one. There's the LSU channel and the Saints channel that y'all can go check out. I'm still doing Saints and LSU stuff on this channel. It's just those two channels will be just one strictly LSU, one strictly Saints. 2-2 pit. Don't toss first again. Yeah, don't fight that shit. Baton Rouge traffic is bad. No matter what time of day it is. So 2-1 to count. Dylan Harper goes to the Spurs. 3 to miss. 2-2. Now Dylan Harper goes to San Antonio. Pelicans were rumored to kind of move up in this draft. We'll see. So 2-2 here to Stevenson. And the 2-2 is 3-2. Three and two to count. So Freed's at 61 pitches after this one. And we're in the fourth inning. 3-2 pitch is going to be a ground ball to third. Long throw to first. There's 2 down. But the runner does go to second now. So it's kind of a sacrifice. Runner goes to second, 2 down. I gotta go get my championship stuff for the baseball team. I gotta get me a new I have one that says 6-time champions and 7. I gotta get one that says 8. I'll probably give Goodwill the one that says 6 and 7. I mean, I'm not gonna wear that no more. It's kind of old t-shirts. So I'll probably get those at Goodwill. I go get me the one that says 8-time national champs. Man. 8 national championships in baseball, and I've seen them all. So Steer's up for Cincinnati. He's 0 for 1. We got a runner at second, and there's 2 out in the bottom of the 4th for the Reds. So Philadelphia on the clock in the draft. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. You wasted. Man, no, I'm not wasted. I don't have any reason to get wasted until Brian Kelly loses to Clemson. There's the 0-1. That's 1-1. I don't know if y'all been getting notified of my Brian Kelly videos, but I have 2 of them out. So I'll probably make another one because he made some comments about Harold Perkins, how they just now figured out how to use them. So I gotta make a video and clown him on that one too. There's a 1-1. Swing and miss. 1-2. Now clowned him on the circling the game for Clemson. Now clowned him on making the playoffs. Now I gotta clown him on just now realizing how to use Harold Perkins after 3 years. Guy making $10 million a year. The 1-2. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Long throw to first. And off the bag, man. And run might score. It will. That was a bad throw. And Dela Cruz is going to score. It's 3-1. You fell down and messed your arm up. I pitch a nerve in my neck about maybe about beginning of the month. I slept on it wrong. I kind of pinched a nerve in my neck, and it hurt me for 2 weeks. It hurt me to move my arm up. I couldn't move my neck. I'm like, shit, I'm getting old. So a bad throw, and Dela Cruz will score. It's now 3-1. Runner at first, 2 down. Trevino at the plate. That's gonna miss off the plate, 1 and out. So Trevino grinded out back in the second inning. What happened there? My boy True Ellis, that True guy, True Animal 337. He's always coming here. Hope he's all right. Haven't seen him in a while. All right, so 1-1 account here to Trevino. Ron Harper. That's Dylan Harper's. That's Ron Harper. That's his son. Remember Ron Harper? Played for the Bulls. Here's the 1-1. There's a ground ball to right side. Toss to first. There's a third out. But the Reds do get a run. So they will go to the top of the 5th. That's 3-1 New York. Ugh. You fell down. Man. Hey, don't get old because it gets worse. Then it takes like 2 weeks to get over shit. I mean, when I pinched my nerve in my neck, man, it hurt, man. All right, we got, Philadelphia's on the clock. Oh, come on, Pelicans. I thought the Pelicans were moving up. All right, so we go to the top of the fifth inning, 3-1, New York. As their pick is in the NBA draft. I have to wait and see what. All right. The Philadelphia pick is in for Philadelphia. Let's see what they pick. They got they got that guy from Baylor, but Edgecombe. Oh, he's pretty good. All right, with the top of the fifth we go is Rice at the plate. He's over 2, and that hit him. They got VJ with Edgecombe, the guard out of Baylor. That's a good pick for Philadelphia. Good pick. That's one of the guys I thought. I was hoping the Pelicans would be picking, high enough where they can get him. But picking 7th, we had no chance because he wasn't gonna fall that far. Now you got the Hornets on the clock. So Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a walk, a single, and a run scored. Batting .333 on the year. So we got a run at first, nobody out here in the top of the 5th for New York. And here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. Sundown. No. So 1-0 to Stanton. The pitch is a foul, 1-1. So 1-1 to Stanton here in the top of the 5th. The pitch is 2-1. What's up, Sir UGA? The Braves, the dog. I thought the game was tied last time I watched. I'm probably doing the Braves tomorrow. 2-1 to Stanton. It's 3-1. Pine trees. Well, they have an oak tree. There's an oak tree right behind me, but behind the fence is all pine trees. Here comes a 3-1. That's ball 4. Stop showing my ass. I'm sorry. Here comes a pitch now. Now they're going to walk Stanton. I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to show you my booty. The Hornets on the clock. So Chisholm up. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run back in the 3rd. I thought you meant stop showing that I am an ass. That's what I thought it does. Anybody live tonight? Is Pigskin Pete going live? I know Lou was live last night with his talk show. But anybody going live? Is Edward going live? Or Pigskin Pete with his talk show? So Chisholm. 20 games, batting .343 on the season, 4 homers, 13 RBIs his last 20 games. Coastal Carolina's overrated, he says. So, got 2 on, nobody out in the 5th. Here comes the pitch to Chisholm. That's a ball, 1-0. I doubt it. I meant both, okay. Stop showing my ass and stop being an ass, okay. Well, I don't know if I can stop being an ass, but Here's a 1-0. That's a strike. Okay, 1-1. So 1-1 here to Chisholm. And the pitch is 2-1. I should get and hold a Ballard. We can do an SEC show like Sea-Dog and Pete do. We could rival them at the same time. We can go head to head. Here's the 2-1. That ball's a bunt, but it's foul. Or maybe Edward. Maybe get Edward to do a game with me. Show with me. Where's Edward at? Where's Edward? But Edward's not SEC. Doesn't he like Florida State? That's not going to work. All right, so 2-2 to count here to Chisholm, and we got now time is called. Time is called momentarily. And here comes the 2-2 to Chisholm. Pitch is this one's popped up. This is gonna be drive to center, but gonna be caught. 1 down. 1 down. So Chisholm flies out. Now got Dominguez coming to the plate. So Dominguez comes to the plate here for New York. 1 for 2 on the evening. Yankees have runners at first and second, and there's 1 out. They lead 3-1 in the top of the 5th. Sander's going to be at 93 pitches, and now we got time it's called. And Trevino's giving signs to everybody. Some people just go in there and they ramble on, make no sense though. Here comes a pitch. That's a swing and a miss, 0-1. Now some people are calling those radio shows, they just ramble and they make no sense whatsoever. They think they do, but they don't. Here's the 0-1. There's could be a ground ball to short and throw to first, and they didn't get him. He beat it out. Good running down the line as Dela Cruz kind of bobbled a little bit, and they allowed Dominguez to get in there safely. Let's see the replay. So bases now loaded again for New York. Last time they had the bases loaded, they only got 1 run. But good run by Dominguez to beat it out. That's how you hustle, kids. So Volpe at the plate, and there's 1 out. Bases are loaded. In the top of the 5th, the pitch is a ball, 1-0. Well, people like drama, Paxton. So people like drama. Here comes a 1-0. That's a ball. Okay, 2-0. Looked like that pitch was on the inside, right on the strike zone part of the plate. 2-0. 2-0 pitch is foul back. 2-1. So Charlotte's pick is in. Then you got Utah, Washington, then New Orleans. So 2-1 to Volpe. The pitch is just off the plate, 3-2. It's going to be 3-1. Excuse me, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Now it's a strike. Now we're at 3-2. So 3-2 to count to Volpe. So now another little break in the action. Who's Charlotte's going to pick? They're going to pick, they got the wing from Duke. What, Kneppel? Okay, now the trainer's going to come talk to the pitcher for the Reds. So Con Knueppel goes to Charlotte. And so it's like the trainer is out to look at the pitcher. What's Sainer? I guess they saw something in his motion. I guess somebody's always looking, man. So there's always some kind of trainer or a doctor looking at your motion. But then they always ask the catcher what goes on, because the catcher's not going to lie. The catcher's going to say if he's done or not. Pitcher's always going to say, "Oh, I can go, man. I can go. I feel good." The catcher's going to say, "Nah, man, he's done." All right, so we got 3-2 to count here to Volpe as a little powwow on the mound is over with. And a 3-2 to Volpe is popped up center field. They should be deep enough to score a run. Makes a catch. Wonder doesn't tag. He goes back. Now he's be thrown out. Oh no! He's safe. Man, Ben Rice screwed up. He had to go back to the bag and then come home. He almost got thrown out. Man, that was almost a screw up by Ben Rice. What's up, Mario? They almost. Man, so yeah, Ben Rice went left too early, then they had to go back. Almost got thrown out the plate. Yeah, they had an injury delay. Oh, he's still in the game. It was the pitcher for Cincinnati. So we got Wells at the plate, but Ben Rice he left too early, then had to go back to third base, and then tagged up and scored, but he almost got thrown out. One of their guys. But it was Sainer, but he's in the game still. Oh, you must not have Prime. That's right, it's on Prime. You can't watch it. Here's the 0-1 to Wells. That's foul out of play 1-2. That's right, it's on Prime tonight. Yeah, I'm watching the draft too. Jazz are up. Oh yeah, the Jazz Jazz should be our name. So here's a swing and a miss by Wells. That's strike 3. And the side is retired. The Yankees load the bases up again. And they only get 1 run. They loaded the bases up in the second inning with nobody out. And they only got 1 run. This one they got a sac fly, barely scored a run. Because Rice left early. Then had to go back and retag and come home. And almost got thrown out at the plate. So that was almost really, really horrible base running. But they got the run anyway. So, you watching the draft? I'm watching the draft a little bit. I see what the Knicks are asking permission to talk to one of our assistant coaches. Don't they know that we lost 60 games last year? I wouldn't suggest hiring any Pelicans coaches. We lost 60 goddamn games this past season. But that's just me. I would look at Mike Malone, the coach that was the Denver coach. Didn't Memphis fire their coach, and it made no sense. A lot of coaches getting fired this year made no sense in the NBA to me. The Knicks were one of them. I mean, y'all went to the conference finals. You fire the coach. I mean, so the next coach needs to make the finals, the NBA finals. Otherwise, why'd you fire Thibodeau? I don't know. Some teams fire coaches. I think they just fire them just for bad reasons. And we're keeping Willie Green for some reason. Willie Green's lost 61 games this past year. We're keeping him for some reason. Probably because we couldn't get anybody else probably to come here and coach. So bottom of the 5th. We got Hines up for Cincinnati. Freed going to be his, here's his 69th pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. Yeah, so the Utah Rockies are on the clock. That's what they should change their name to. The Utah Mountains. The 1-0 is swing and miss. 1-1. Ain't no goddamn Jazz in Utah. Ace Bailey is sitting out there in the Rutgers wing. The 1-1 is swing and miss. 1-2. Lost his helmet. Ace Bailey's dropped a little bit there. I mean, he was rumored to drop like further than 7th, which I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think people are going to pass on a talent like him. So 1-2 to count here to Hines. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 1 down. Mario, you still here? I got a question to ask. You still here? So 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th. So we got Carson on strain to plate. There's a ball, 1-0. So Ace Bailey goes to Utah. I didn't think he was gonna fall past 7. So Ace Bailey goes to Utah at 5. So here's a 1-0 to Strand. He hits it to center field. Coming on is Grisham makes a running catch. 2 down. Man, Grisham really is a really good fielding center fielder. He can cover a lot of ground out there. He makes it look so just easy. Looks like Willie Mays Hayes with the basket catch. So Ace Bailey goes to Utah. Espinal at the plate for Cincinnati. Pitch is a strike, 1-1. So Freed, but throw his his 76th pitch. There's a that's foul. 0-2. You got Washington and then New Orleans. I guess the Pelicans unsuccessful moving up like they wanted to. Who the Pelicans taking? If I had to guess, what's that guy from Duke? The other guy, the big guy from Duke. Forgot his name. Here's the 0-2. And wow, that's just a bit high. 1-2. What's up, Anonymous? Are you watching the game tonight, or do you not have Prime? So you have to have a Prime account to watch the game in New York. If this game is I mean, you have to have a Prime. You're in New York City, and you have to have a Prime account to watch it. What kind of bullshit is that? There's a 1-2. That's 2-2. Yeah, you need Prime and to be. Because I'm watching on the MLB app, so I guess since I'm not blacked out, I can watch it on the MLB app. 2-2 is fouled. Was that a fair foul? Wait, was that a fair ball? It was. The ground rule double. It hit the line. Man, I hit the line and went to the stands. That's a ground rule double. Hope that was gonna go foul. Well, that's definitely a fair ball. I can see the chalk on the replay. Wow. Yeah, that's him. The center from Sudan. That's him. Bow down. Hey, did you watch any of my Brian Kelly videos? I got another one coming out probably tomorrow. Here's a pitch to Friedel. Oh no! They throw to second. They got him out. No, they throw to second and they got the runner out at second. Whoa! I didn't see that coming. Let's see. They got the runner out at second, leaning too far. It's close. Yeah, I gotta make another one because did you see the comments he made about Harold Perkins? How they said that we now know where to put him on the field. I'm like, after 3 years, I mean, you're getting paid $10 million a year, and after 3 years, now you know where to put Harold Perkins on the field. What the fuck, man? Let's see if I'm looking at the replay. That's close though. Do they count the forearm as tagging him out? Yeah. Fuck. I'll get the link in a minute. I have to get the link in a minute, like in the between innings. That's close. That's close. It was on. I saw it on Tiger Rant. You know how they have those articles on Tiger Rant. That's what I saw it on. I have to get it. Let's see. What was it? Was it confirmed? It was confirmed. He's out. Hold on. Let me look it up here. I'm trying to find it. Here, I found it. He talks about how the mistake they made last year, trying to put him in the middle and all this shit, man. And now they think they found a spot for him where he's supposed to be. Like, fuck, man. There it is. Well, Jay Johnson, Mulkey, and then the gym coach, they all won national championships. But Brian Kelly needs to get to the playoffs. I mean, I'm not saying he's got to win a national championship. That's kind of unrealistic expectations. But let's just say we're like in November, and it's proven that LSU is the best team in the country, like Ohio State was last year. LSU's then I can say Brian Kelly's got to win the national championship at that point. But right now he's got to get to the playoffs. So do they still have Valanciunas? I don't know. But yeah, I made some Brian Kelly videos. Saints are kind of dead right now. Only thing that Saints been going on, they signed some UFL players. I'm like, all right, I'm not worried about that shit. They did sign Cam Akers. I thought, okay, that's something that to talk about. And Mickey Loomis being the second worst general manager in the NFL. Oh, we got Jabot? Is it Gibau? Is that Jabot or Jabat? LeMahieu at the plate. There's a ground ball, and it's a base hit. Gets right through the middle as LeMahieu gets on with a single. Damn. DJ LeMahieu gets a single for the Yankees here in the sixth. That's going to bring up Trent Grisham. Grisham has a 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a ribby. So Washington is pick is in. Basic Trey Johnson, the guard out of Texas. Here comes a bitch. That's a ball. I'd pick the guy Fears, man. Yeah, they don't even have Jerry Jones in the bottom 5, which is fucking crazy, man. How can Jerry Jones not be He's going to be number 1. Here's a 1-0 to Grisham. It's a strike. 1-1. I mean, Jerry Jones has to. I mean, he wasn't even on that list, which made no sense. So 1-1 to count to Grisham. And the pitch is 1-2. I think. It's the guy from New York, the Giants. This was a different. This wasn't like ESPN or Sports Illustrated. This was some other, website. But I mean, Mickey Loomis being number 2 was the right call there. Second worst, but they had the Giants GM as the worst. I got a video about it on. I got a video on it about it on my channel. So 1-2 to Grisham. Yankees have run at first. Mayhew at first. The 1-2 is 2-2. I want to get that guard bow down from Oklahoma, but I don't think they're going that route. So 2-2 to Grisham. 2-2 pitch is foul back. Yeah, I've been wanting to trade Zion for 2 years now, but I don't know who's gonna want him because he's so lazy. I mean, you're not going to get anything for him. That's the problem. That's why you should have traded him 2 years ago. 2-2 pitch is 3-2. Now they've waited too long to trade Zion. Now he's worthless. Now you're gonna get like a bag of Zapp's potato chips for him. And maybe a few Oreos. So 3-2 to Grisham. And the pitch is gonna be off the first baseman, and everybody's gonna be safe. Man, at first I thought that was off of LeMahieu, but no, it's off the first baseman, and everybody's safe. I thought they went off of LeMahieu, but no, it went off the first baseman. Ain't nobody right? There's nobody on our staff that's going to trade. There's nobody on our staff that's going to change Zion. So Judge up. If he goes to New York, they make the media over there would make him cry in New York. He'd have to force himself to get healthy. So Judge at the plate. We got bases. We got first and second. Nobody out. Judge is 0 for 3. There's a strike on 1. Pelicans on the clock. 0-1 to count here to Judge. First and second, nobody out. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled. 0-2. What's this guy's pitcher's name? Eagle Fang? Like Jabout? It's Gibaut. I guess Jabout would be a D on the end, like the jeans. Whatever happened to Jabout jeans? I still have some, but they don't fit. Whatever happened to old Jabout jeans? So they were actually pretty cool back in the 90s. Jabos. 0-2 pitch. And it's gonna be a base hit. Yeah, base hit down the line and left. So they're gonna bring LeMahieu home. Should be 5-1, and that's gonna be it though. So second and third down for New York. Oh yeah, Philadelphia. If he was in Philadelphia, talk about crying. Those fans would eat him up. Our fans and media are too soft down here. That's why they would never give me no kind of press credentials, because I would ask the wrong questions and they'd pull them, and I wouldn't be invited back anymore. So Rice the plate. The pitch. Could be a ground ball to short. And they'll throw to first. They got him. Does the run come home? No. Grisham stays at third. Grisham stays at third. Wow, I thought Grisham was going to run there because it was a diving play by De La Cruz. Yeah. The Knicks, no, we're at pick number 7. I'm surprised he didn't come up. So we got see Stanton at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball 1-0. Yeah, we're at pick number 7. Pelicans pick is in. Here comes the 1-0. The 1-0 to Stanton. The pitch is swing and miss. 1-1. So 1-1 to Stanton. It's second and third is 1 out. The 1-1 is going to be a slow roll to the third, and it only plays the first. There's 2 down. The run score? It did score. So Grisham scores. It's now 6-1. So a productive out there for New York. The pick is in for the Pelicans. Let's see who they're going to get. Let me, we got Chisholm up. They got from Oklahoma. Jeremiah Fears. I liked him. Good pick. Fears. I like that. Good pick. We have no point guard, man. We have no point guard. We have no point guard. We had no point guard, I should say. Dejounte Murray ain't playing next year. So Jeremiah Fears, I read his lips. But Jeremiah Fears goes to New Orleans. I like the pick. I like it better than the that 7'2" dude from Duke. I like the pick. I like the pick. There was a question that he was gonna. Would he drop past 7? And I said that I like the pick. We still need no playmakers at the guard position. I don't think Dejounte Murray's gonna play at all next year with that Achilles injury. And what if he don't come back from that? What if Dejounte Murray don't come back at all? So, all right. Now I gotta change the outside thing here. Wait, hold on, wait. Are we still in the top of the 6th? We are. We had a pitching change. What am I doing? We had a pitching change. The Yankees are off tomorrow. They have the A's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's in New York. This guy's wearing a red suit. Yeah, so Rogers is going to come in and pitch for Cincinnati. Runner at second base now. So Taylor Rogers, ERA of 3.33, 24 Ks, and 12 walks on the year. So Chisholm up. And the pitch is a strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That's a foul on a play, 0-2. No, I never did. I never tried to fight my dad. And now time is called. So 0-2 here to Chisholm. pitch. 0-2 is outside, 1-2. I thought he would. I thought he would actually go a little bit higher than 7. Here's a 1-2. That's strike 3 looking on the outside corner, and Chisholm strikes out, throws the bat, and I'm sure he's not happy about that after getting thrown out last game. So Friedel, McLean, and then De La Cruz coming up in the bottom of the 6th. But he was projected, as some mock drafts had him going to the Pelicans. No, we don't have a point guard. Like I said, I don't think DeJounte Murray's playing at all next year. And what if he never comes back from that Achilles injury? What if he never comes back? Let's see what they all right. Yeah, it's actually a good pick for New Orleans because we don't have a point guard. We don't. So we needed that. Yeah. Now I don't care about the draft until we pick again with 23. So yeah. So wake me up when we pick again in this first round. All right, so we're at the bottom of the 6th inning. Yeah, I mean that's why I didn't do it on. That's why I didn't cover it on YouTube because I only worried about where the Pelicans are picking. I can't watch the NBA draft like the NFL draft. And there's only a handful of players in the NBA that are going to be impactful for teams. All right, we got Friedel at the plate as Friedel comes set, and first pitch is a ball, 1-0. So Friedel's over 2 with 2 ground outs, and Friedel comes set, and the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. Yeah, I could never. I never wanted to fight my dad. We never had that kind of relationship. Here's a 1-1. That's foul back on a play, 1-2. So 1-2 here to Friedel. As we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1-2 to count. Fried's going to be at 83 pitches. So bow down. I guess Jay Johnson will get on the portal bus tomorrow. 2-2. Today they got the the celebration tonight in Baton Rouge, but I saw they're in the running to get that UNO player. Here comes the 2-2. That's going to be a swing and a miss. 1 down. That'd be a good pickup. The guy from UNO. So Brooklyn gets with Drummond, guard out of BYU. So McLean's up. He's 0 for 2. 1 out and nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. 6-1 New York. Max Fried will come set. And the pitch is a strike. 1-1. All right. Here comes the 0-1. And it's a foul. 0-2. Yeah, my dad was when my dad had me, he was 39, I believe. So he was much older than I when he had me. So 0-2 to McLean. That's a strike where looking. Right above the knees. 2 down. Good pitch. 2 down here in the 6th. That's another Duke player he spent. All right, so Ellie De La Cruz, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a run scored. Run scored at the plate. Here comes a pitch from Freed. That's a ball, 1-0. So Freed has 6 Ks on the day, no walks, getting up 1 run. The 1-0 is popped up and it's going to stay in play, foul territory. It will, and that's a catch made. That was Ben Rice with the catch. That's for the 3rd out. So we got Dominguez, Volpe, and Wells coming up 6, 7, 8 in the 7th for New York. Yeah, we didn't fight. Yeah, we didn't fight. So top of the 7th inning we go. Be right back. Chill, Marie. Chill, Marie. Steve's getting calm. Out there. All right. So top of the 7th inning we go, and it's 6-1 in New York. Yankees. Yankees trying to salvage at least one game in this 3-game set. All right. Alrighty, so we're going to have Dominguez at the plate. That's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to Dominguez is 2 for 3 on the evening. And the 1-0 is a ground base hit. Base hit gets through to center field. The Yankees have a leadoff man on here in the 7th. Yankees get the leadoff guy on here in the 7th inning. Jason Dominguez singles. Should bring up, Volpe. Volpe's 0 for 1. I think he also walked earlier. And a pitch. Looks to bunt. Runner goes and gonna be safe at second. Dominguez almost slid past the bag. But he's safe at second. So a stolen base for New York. I think that was a design bunt. But he didn't get it down. 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Volpe. And the 0-2 is 1-2. Code. Let's go fishing. Fishing. Go fishing. All right, so 1-2 to Volpe. And the pitch is 2-2. Toronto Raptors. Projected cap space, none. Like Saints, none. 2-2 pitch to Volpe. That's a swing and a miss. That's going to be one down. One down here in the 7th. All right, so Austin Wells over for 3 with a fielder's choice and 2 strikeouts to the plate. Here comes the pitch. Going to be a ball, 1-0. All right, so 1-0 to count here to Wells. And the 1-0 is going to be popped up left field and coming over in foul territory, but they get to the seats. So it's 1-1. So we got a pontoon boat and the 2 jet skis. Yeah, like pontoon boats are good to fish off of. A lot of room on a pontoon boat. And we got 1-1 account to me. 1-1 account to Wells. Pardon me. 1-1. So Rogers will come set. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Pitch was inside, 2-1. And from the 2-1, that's going to miss. 3-1. Man, that's close. That's close now. 3-1. Freed's looking pretty good tonight. So 3-1 to Wells. And the pitch is popped back. 3-2. Your Freeds look pretty good today. But now you're probably going to have to go to your bullpen. And your bullpen's hopefully, well, Ladder can't pitch. I mean, he's all right. So 3-2 here to Wells. We got runner at second, 1 out. The pitch is foul back. Gonna stay 3-2. Like camping out in the wilderness? Probably not. 3-2 pitch. And almost hit him. And it's ball 4. Talking about like camping out like in the wilderness, like this out in the middle of the forest? Probably not. But if you had like a campground or something like that, possibly. But no. Like if you're just like in the middle, if you go out and just, in the middle of the forest and pitch a tent, probably not. All right, we got LeMahieu's up. We got first and second, 1 out. Anthony's foul back, 0-1. I don't think she would. I guess it all depends on where it's at. Here's the 0-1 to LeMahieu. I say swing and miss, 0-2. If it's like in a campground, so to speak, on a lake, where it's like a campground thing, not just out in the middle of the forest by a lake, probably be different. Here's the 0-2 to LeMahieu. And we fouled out of play. Whew. Yeah, there's no who's not playing today? Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Some guys are good. I guess some guys are getting 2 days off today. All right, so 0-2 to 0-2 to count to LeMahieu. And it hit. Nope, throw to first. So first and second, 2 down here in the 7th. 6-1 New York. As Rogers will come set. And the 0-2 is down low, 1-2. Is it still the Oakland A's, or is it the Sacramento A's, or is it just the Athletics? That's sad, man. It's a team without a city. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. Can you imagine if there was an NFL team like that? If an NFL team didn't have a city, they just like played somewhere else and they were called. Basement Manfred sucks, dude. 2-2 pitch. That's gonna be a slow roller to short. They'll go to second. The first double play though. Man, LeMahieu was slow going down the line. That's gonna end the top of the inning. If LeMahieu had any kind of speed and beat it out, the run would have scored. So Stevenson, Steer, and Trevino do up. Man, LeMahieu's fucking slow, man. Damn, he's slow. LeMahieu's come up a few times tonight with guys on base and hasn't done shit. So. But Manfred sucks, man. I mean, you have Oakland without a stadium, and Tampa Bay. Well, Tampa's not his fault. That was a hurricane, but Tampa's not his fault because hurricane destroyed their stadium. But Oakland's got to be on his. Oakland's got to be part of his part of his fault. As a commissioner, it's your job to like make sure teams have stadiums to play in. But when does New York pick the Knicks? When do the Knicks pick? Right now, Houston's up, and we got this proposed trade. Did Houston move up to 10, and now they're picking in Phoenix's spot, or is Phoenix trading with Houston? I don't know which one and which. Oh, you don't have a first round pick. All right, so 6-10, 1 for New York, 1-4-1 for Cincinnati. Breeze going 6 innings, 6 Ks, no walks, 4 hits, 1 run given up so far. Chisholm's 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run. That's his 11th of the season. Ellie DeCruz, 2 for 3 with a run scored. All right. So Freed is still out there in the 7th for New York. Yeah, supposedly the Pelicans picked 23 tonight again, but shit. So Tyler Stevenson's 0 for 2 on the evening. Here comes the 90th pitch. That's me 1-0. You got an RV camper next to me. That's pretty cool, man. Okay, it is Houston traded with Phoenix for this next pick. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Oh, they went up and got that center from Duke, Maluch. Houston's going to be here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. Why they even go trade and get a 37-year-old Kevin Durant? They didn't need him. They're dumb, man. That was a dumb trade. 2-1 pitch. It's 3-1. It's that guy, that 7-foot center from Duke, Maluch. He's going to Houston. So 3-1 to count to Stevenson. And the pitch is going to miss. It is. Ball 4. So leadoff walk here in the 7th. Here for Cincinnati. Leadoff walk here in the 7th for Cincinnati. It's going to bring up Spencer Steer. 1 for 2 with a single back in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. That's 1-0. So Fried's at 90, going to be at 96 pitches after this next one. Here's the 1-0. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. 1-1. Birds are still chirping at this time of night, this time of dusk. Should they be sleeping? Here comes the 1-1 to Steer. And that's going to be outside. 2-1. 2-1. And the 2-1 is a strike. 2-2, right in the inside corner. 2-2. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here to Steer. And the 2-2 is going to be hit to left field. Coming on and making the catch is Dominguez for this first out. 1 down. They haven't really shown the bullpen yet. 1 down. So 1 down. We got Jose Trevino up. He's 0 for 2. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. Oh, you gotta. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take your pup out, man. Let him enjoy being outside. You know, as they get older. Here's the 0-1. That's popped up and right field. Judge. 2 down. Yes, Portland on the clock. When Remy got cancer, it was really hard for him to walk, so I couldn't take him on a walk, which kind of killed me. So I wanted to take him on a walk again, but he had a hard time getting around. So I didn't do that to him. So Hines is up. He's 0 for 2. There's 2 down and 1 on here in the 7th. Bottom of the 7th. The pitch from Fried is a foul down the third base side. 0-1. So 0-1 to count. Man, if the Yankees had Garrett Cole, if he hadn't gotten hurt, the pitching staff would have been better, a whole lot better. Swing and miss, 0-2. Imagine Cole and Fried, 1-2 in the playoffs. Man, and Rodon's pitching well, so we'd have a good 3-man rotation. Here's the 0-2 to Hines. That's going to be 1-2. So Max Fried has pitched 6 or more innings in 13 of his 17 starts. Here comes the 1-2. That's 2-2. But Remy did have a good dinner and breakfast. So We gave him a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. He liked that. Here's the 2-2. That's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3, and the side is retired. So we're going to go to the 8th inning now. And it's 6-1 Yankees. Grisham, Judge, and Rice do up. Yeah, that's what we did. We gave him a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. And he liked that. And he had birthday cake because he did live to see his 9th birthday. We gave him a birthday cake. All right, so we got top of the 8th inning at 6-1 New York. Yankees lead 6-1. Yeah, Trent, Judge, and Rice are next up here in the 8th inning. All right, so Alright, let's get back to action here. Come on. Alrighty, so we're at the top of the 8th inning. Yankees lead 6-1. Gonna have Grisham, Judge, and Rice do up. First pitch to Grisham is a strike. Be 0-1. And the 0-1 is swung on. That's going to be the center field going back, and that is off the wall. So Grisham's going to get in with his 2nd double of the evening. So down brings up Judge to the plate. So Grisham, his 2nd double. And Judge will come to plate. We got doubles on the clock, huh? I've got Grisham up. I'm sorry. Judge up. Grisham's doubled. Judge will hit one to center field, but going to be caught. One down. One down. So Judge flies out, but does advance a runner to third base. So not really a horrible out. Does move the runner to third, and Ben Rice at the plate. So runner at third base. Ben Rice is 0 for 3. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to Rice. And the 1-0 is 2-0. So 2-0 in the top of the 8th. We've got 2 out. I'm sorry, 1 out. Excuse me, 1 out and 1 on. And the 2-0 pitch is a swing and a miss. 2-1. You don't want to see Loizaga or Leiter. I don't think I don't think you're gonna. I don't think we're gonna see Leiter. Who's warming up? 63. Who's 63? Here's the 2-1. That's 3-1. Who's 63? That's who was in the bullpen. So 3-1 to Rice. And the pitch from Phillips is a swing and a miss. 3-2. I'll be quiet. You got food out there. So 3-2 to Rice, who's 0 for 3 on the evening. And the pitch is ball 4. Now we got 2 on and 1 out for New York. Should be Stanton. So Stanton's coming to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with 2 walks, a single, a run scored, and he has an RBI. Stanton now has 2 RBIs on the season. So first and third and 1 out. And the pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Stanton's looking for his first homer of the year. That ball's popped up right side and coming on. Foul territory, makes a catch. 2 down. Runner will tag and score. Let's see. No. 2 down. Two down. So Grisham stays at third. He does not test it and come home. I thought he might have kind of tested a little bit, but then we got Chisholm up. He's one for 4. That 1 was a homer. He's had a 2-run home run back in the third inning. 11 homers, 30 RBIs on the year for Chisholm. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. So 1-0 to count to Chisholm. And the pitch is swung on. Center field coming on. And actually De La Cruz out there and calls him off. Makes a catch for a 3rd out. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-1. New York, we got Strand, Espinal, and Friedel due up. For the Reds. It's 6-1 in New York. They're going to the bottom of the 8th. All right. So bottom 8 we go. So we still got 3 more innings. Well, inning and a half to go. I'm watching Cleveland and Toronto also. That's the only game that's like worth the crap. That's all that's like close. All right, so we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. I'm assuming the Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. Well, Cleveland just walked it off. Cleveland just walked it off. Find something to watch now. Got the Cubs up 8-0. Rocky. Shit. So Max Fried, following a loss, his ERA is 0.93. The Yankees are 8-0 when he starts after a loss. We got a new pitcher on for New York. It's going to be Cruz. And first pitch is a strike to Encarnacion Strand, over 2 in the day. Cruz has an ERA of 3.19 on the season. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss. 0-2. I want you to count. And the 0-2 is swing and miss. Swing and a miss. 1 down. So 1 down. We got Espinal up. And the pitch is popped out of play 1-1. All right, so 0-1 to count here to Espinal. And the pitch is swing and a miss. 0-2. Atlanta to New Orleans. We're talking about Atlanta's picking, right? We're not picking like 23. We're trading. Okay, never mind. There it is. I see it now. Here's the 0-2. That's 1-2. Hell's moved up, huh? I like he's moving up. Interesting. So 1-2 to count. Here to Espinal. The pitch is 2-2. 2-2. The Pelicans are moving up. Wonder what we gave up. Guess we'll find out. 2-2 pitch coming to the plate. No time is called. So 2-2 here to Espinal. The 2-2 is swing and a miss. And there's 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down, we got Bridle up. Alright, so Cruz will come set. And the pitch is a ball. No, a strike on 1. The strike on 1. The 0-1 is swing and miss. 0-2. So 0-2 here to Cruz. I'm going to talk right to Bridle. As Cruz on the mound for New York. 0-2 to count. And the 0-2 is swing and miss. That's strike 3, and the inning is over. So we'll go to the 9th inning, and it's 6-1 Yankees. Guess are they gonna announce the pick or not? Because the proposed trade, they get an unprotected 2026 first round pick and the 23rd pick for Atlanta does, and we get the 13th pick. Okay, so we created a pick that way. We got like okay. All right, let's see who we're gonna get. All right, so the Pelicans pick is in. We pick Derek. Derek Queen. Yeah, there we go. Derek Queen. That was talks about. Yeah, that talks about him. Also, so we got the center from Maryland. I like the draft so far. Good draft. We got a guard. We got a center. We got a guard. We got a center. This is a very it's a good draft. Yeah. So now we're not picking no more than 8. All right. So we're in the top of the ninth inning. It's 6-2 New York as Dominguez up. There's a strike on 1. And the 0-1 is going to miss. Yes, 1-1. So 1-1 to count to Jason Dominguez. The pitch is 2-1. Missed off the plate. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That ball is fouled back out of play. 2-2. Whew. Cruz pitch for Cincinnati. 3-2. So 3-2 to count to Dominguez. Dominguez. That's gonna be base hit down the line and left. Gonna go all the way to the wall. So Dominguez will get a double out of this. Dominguez will get a double. Rue wants to come in outside, but he's got to go out the other door. Hold on. Back up. So Dominguez gets that's his first career 4-hit game. Volpe's up. He's over 2 at a walk. A strike on 1. So Volpe at the plate. He has a walk, a sac, fly, RBI. He's over 2. And the 0-1 is outside, 1-1. So good game for Dominguez as he has a 4-hit game. Here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. That was a good game for Dominguez. So 2-1 to Volpe. And the pitch is a swing to miss. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. And it's going to be fouled. Stays 2-2. Stays 2-2 here to Volpe. And the 2-2 is a little low, 3-2. So 3-2 to Volpe. And 3-2 pitch is a ground ball is short off the middle. And there's one down. Ground ball up the middle, one down. Does move the runner to third base, but it's one down. And now we got Wells to the plate. So Austin Wells up. Pitch is a base hit. The left field is going to score a run. So Yankees put another run on the board. It's now 7-1 New York. The Yankees have put some base hits on the board today and some runs. It's now 7-1. We got LeMahieu's 1 for 4. That's a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 is strike 1-1. The 1-1 is 2-1. To LeMahieu. That's 3-1. Three-one pitch. There's a ground ball. It's a fair foul ball. Foul ball. 3-2. You got two center. No, we got a guard in the center. We drafted a guard at number 7. We didn't draft the center. We had a guard at 7, and we just picked a center at 13. So 3-2 to count to LeMahieu. They'll toss to first. Chase him back. And the 3-2 is strike 3 looking. 2 down. 2 down. All right, we're going to have, let's see, Grisham. He's 4 for 5. 2 doubles, 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. Here comes a pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. And so, counts out 1-0 to Grisham. Suter delivers. That's going to be a foul, 1-1. The 1-1 is a ground ball. Goes to first. That's the third out. So, ground ball 4, 3 in the put out. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. We got McLean, Dela Cruz, and Stevenson due up for Cincinnati. We got 3 more outs left. This game moved on This game has moved on pretty quickly. Game has moved on pretty quickly. All right, so bottom of the ninth inning we go. Yankees need 3 outs, and they'll salvage at least one game of this 3-game set. The Yankees play the Athletics on Friday at the Bronx. All right, new pitcher on for New York is Brubaker. JT Brubaker on the mound for New York. Mario. He made his Yankees debut on Saturday, so we're going to have 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. McLean. Up first, he's 0 for 3 with a line out, a fly out, and a strikeout. So Brubaker delivers the pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. One to count here to McLean. The pitch is 1-1. A little low in a way. 1-1. So 1-1 here to McLean. 0 for 3 on the evening. The pitch, get the strike. 1-2. Well, 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is 2-2. 2-2. So 2-2 to count to McLean. And the pitch is popped up right field. Judge is there. And there's 1 down. 1 down here tonight. So that's me, Ellie De La Cruz, 2 for 3 on the evening. He'll come to the plate. He has 2 singles and a run scored. And the pitch is a strike. Right down the middle, 0-1. 0-1 here to Ellie. So Brubaker trying to get the last 3 outs in the ninth and put the Yankees back in the win column. Here's the 0-1. That's in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 is a ground ball right side. There's 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down, and Stevenson coming to the plate, who's 0 for 2. So Tyler Stevenson walked back in the 7th inning. It's 0-2 on the evening. Here comes pitch from Brubaker. Going to be a strike on 1. Hooked off the plate. In the 0-1, there's another strike, 0-2. So 0-2 to count to Stevenson. As Brubaker comes set. And the 0-2. And it's going to be a grounder. This could end the game. Volpe throws the first. And the side is retired and the game is over. So the Yankees win 7-1 as they salvage the last game of this 3-game set. And Cincinnati wins the series 2 out of 3. So a very, very disappointing series for New York, losing to the Reds 2 out of 3. They should have, they had a lead last night, didn't close it out. But yeah. There we go. All right. So tomorrow, I don't know tomorrow's Thursday. There ain't nothing going on. It's like shit going on, man. It's like the dead period, man. It's like the dead period. It's the dead period of football. But all right, the Yankees win 7-1, and we'll see you next time. I gotta make a video about the Pelicans. Yeah, Pelicans. Have a good one. Oh, I gotta close up like that. Did I hold on. I think anybody bet? Let's see. Before I go. Anybody bet? Oh yeah. Did have a winner. All right. Now we're done. Have a good one.